Welcome to the J&J podcast. And today we're going to do a tribute to Ozzy as he's recently passed away.
Well, I mean, where do you want to start some kind of tribute to Ozzy? The man was a genius. Like the music catalog is ridiculous. It's like second to none, really, is what it is.
Mhm.
Between Sabbath and his solo stuff, it's greatest.
And with the solo stuff, he introduced us to a whole lot of guitar greats.
Yes, I'm gonna cause a fight. My vote's for Zakk Wylde.
Well, he was on the first album that I heard from Ozzy. First album I heard was No More Tears.
That's not his first album.
No, it's the first album I heard.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was your first Ozzy album?
Yeah, it was my first one.
Oh, you poor soul.
My first Ozzy album was No More Tears because that came out public school?
No, man.
Grade 8?
High school.
No, I was out before high school.
No. 93. I'm pretty sure it was 93. Don't make me Google it.
I don't have it handy, but that was the first one. And then because of high school, went back to Blizzard of Oz.
Which you're missing an album there. I don't remember what it's called.
Diary of a Madman?
No, it's the first one Zakk Wylde was on.
Bark at the Moon?
No, people are yelling at me right now. I know I'm right. I just can't remember the album.
I'm not sure which one he was first on. I just know which ones I was introduced to first. Ultimate Sin?
Nope. You got nothing here, Eamon?
Oh, I'm just letting you guys talk. I've got.
He's letting us pick her out first.
You said Zakk Wylde, and I get that, but I like Brad Gillis with Ozzy or Jakey Lee.
Yeah, Jakey Lee too.
I'm actually good with any guitarist that they pick because it suits what they're doing. For any instrumentalist, they were on top of what they were picking.
Yes.
So, Eamon, what was your first Ozzy album?
Mine was Blizzard of Oz.
No Rest for the Wicked.
No Rest for the Wicked. Nice.
Released in 1988.
Well, I wasn't introduced until No More Tears came out. Eamon's first album was Blizzard of Oz.
Blizzard of Oz.
And you got on Ozzy's bandwagon, right?
1991. So it was the year before we went to high school. Because we went to high school in 92, 93.
Yeah, you don't have to tell everyone that.
We're fucking old. If they can't see that.
But yeah, I told you it came out before.
Dude, look at my face. If they can't tell how old we are.
Oh, well. Told you it came out before high school.
The summer we were going into high school, maybe.
Pretty much. It's because I know who introduced me to it at the time, so.
My introduction to Ozzy was before I met you.
Obviously.
It was my brother left it kind of like the Iron Maiden thing. He left his records.
Yeah.
And he didn't know I was listening to them, but I was.
Mm-hmm.
And
it was
I think it was Diary of a Madman.
Okay. Not too bad.
And I was in right away. Actually, my first introduction to Ozzy was Sabbath. Because I heard Sabbath before I ever heard Ozzy.
Yeah. No, I didn't hear Sabbath until high school.
Sad.
Oh, well, everyone's going to be
so
backwards
sad.
In my case.
Well, our days are the same. So what was your first Ozzy experience?
Blizzard of Oz.
Oh, not even Sabbath first?
No.
How am I the only lucky one of the three? I believe what
my first one was Blizzard of Oz.
What made me a big Ozzy fan was Sabbath Bloody Sabbath.
Oh, yeah, that's a good.
And then he left, and then it's like, okay, well, I'm going with him. So he had already left, but
yeah,
I definitely went with.
Okay, hold on. Wait. You said what's my first? I thought you meant as him being a solo artist. I didn't. We're including Sabbath in
Ozzy,
this because in that case, it'll be War Pigs was my first one.
Yeah. So Jay's the only unlucky one.
I didn't see Sabbath until I was introduced to Sabbath after grad, right around grad. So yeah, it wasn't until like late,
So
late on.
sad.
Yeah,
So sad.
You missed out on so much. Oh my
later
God.
than that.
So it was for me. It was Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, and then that's what made me go look at my brother's records
Mhm.
because I used to read them,
Yeah.
so I knew it was Ozzy.
Oh, the liner notes and all.
And then I saw an album with because I didn't know shit about music then.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know Ozzy was Ozzy.
Mhm.
So I went Ozzy Osbourne. Wait a minute, what the hell? And I went and matched the record with Black Sabbath, and then okay, and we're off.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Black Sabbath, I was introduced more in college, not even high school. So,
Man, what a boring life he had, eh?
Yeah. Hey, we're talking about guitar players for Ozzy, but let's not forget the great Rudy Sarzo. I think Rudy Sarzo was a great bass player for him.
Well, then you can't leave out Randy Costello.
Well, but before that, what the one before that was Aldrich.
as I
Oh,
said,
Tommy. I
any
love me some
musician,
Tommy.
any musician that was with Ozzy was great.
Yeah, like Rob Trujillo, Jason Newsted. Although short-lived.
Yeah.
But they were there.
They were very particular for who was allowed to play with them.
And it worked.
Yeah.
And was it they or was it her?
Well,
We all know who was running the show.
yeah,
We all know who
Yeah,
was
we do.
running.
Yeah, we do.
because somebody was a little particular with Zakk Wylde later on, saying Ozzy's starting to sound a little too much like a different band. That's why Mr. Zakk Wylde was released.
Which was stupid, and they promptly switched it back. It's Zakk Wylde. You don't fucking anyway. When Zakk Wylde is assisting with the writing of the songs, things filter in. It's like you can't let Steve Harris and Bruce Dickinson write a song that's not going to sound like both.
Yeah.
Reality. You could use any John Lennon, Paul McCartney. They both did it. Tommy Lee, Nikki Sixx. They both did it. Like it's anyway. So one of us is clearly not a fan of
Somebody
said in charge of.
whose name we will not mention.
Yeah. Hey, she's Voldemort. My kids will be very happy that I knew that reference.
Who's played Brutal Legend?
You made me play that, and I only played it for the soundtrack.
Yeah.
And then I stopped playing and let you play it and just listen to the soundtrack. I remember that game.
It is a good soundtrack, but
It's a great soundtrack.
for all the people who was in it, Ozzy had the perfect part in the game
Well, yeah.
because you had to go see Ozzy to get any upgrades for anything.
What game was this, and what platform is it on?
It's on everything now. It's called Brutal Legend. It's an all metal soundtrack. Jack Black is the main character. He's a roadie. And Ozzy gets all your upgrades. Lita Ford's in the game. And there's a couple other cameos too. And the soundtrack, you do not turn the soundtrack off.
Yeah, you really don't.
Yeah.
It's a great soundtrack. It's the second best soundtrack to a game I've ever heard.
Wow.
I mean, if you eliminate the one, it's definitely the best, but the one's pretty damn good. So it's that Hunter's game. Ed Hunter.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Iron Maiden made the game.
It's a biased opinion.
Yeah.
I know.
It's their greatest hits collection. You're playing the game too.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So, what's your best memory while listening to Ozzy?
My best memory is when we went to see them at the Texas Jam. It was the festival here they would have every summer, and bands would be there from morning till night, and Ozzy was one of them. I remember Ozzy was out there, Doc and Van Halen. I mean, all of it was an all-day event. I remember him being out there singing, and all of a sudden he rips his hair out, pulls off his wig, and he was bald headed. And we're right there. It was like, that's That's my most memorable Ozzy moment.
I have to say, he would be unpredictable.
Yeah.
Say the least.
Yeah.
And you?
Oh, and a few weeks ago, we were down in San Antonio. I had to go take a picture at the Alamo where Ozzy peed on it, and I'm sitting there pointing it there. I was like, "This is where he peed." Yeah.
Yeah, I remember going through that when I was at Alamo too. Like, okay, yeah, so this is where Ozzy was banned. Yeah.
One of the places.
Yeah.
Okay, so your best memory.
Oh, for me, it's actually I never got a chance to see him live, but whenever there was a gathering of friends in high school, we were always listening to a bunch of stuff that would include Ozzy. There was always, anytime there was a gathering, he was always
Oh, you bitch.
there for everything.
Okay, I'm just
Yeah.
trying to get that song out of my head now. So for me, I know what it was until very recently. So the day after Ozzy passed, my youngest child called me and she goes, "I'm just calling to make sure you're okay." And I went, "Why?" Because I was at work. And I went, "Why?" And she goes, "Well, I can't stop crying now." I'm like, "Why?" Didn't even dawn on me.
Yeah.
It makes me very proud because I've raised my children right. But
You're
anyway,
very much so.
she like didn't dawn on me. She goes, "I can't stop crying." I'm like, "Why?" She goes, "Because I just heard Ozzy on the radio and now I can't stop crying. So I thought I'd call you and make sure you're okay." Greatest memory of Ozzy that involves him at all.
That's cool, man.
And it makes me very proud to know that I've raised at least a child or two correctly.
Yeah.
And she said, she goes, "It was the wrong song for them to play." I'm like, "What song was it?" She goes, "Mom, I'm coming home." And I'm like,
Yeah, they've been playing that a
and
lot. I know.
I
I
get why
know.
you're crying now because, she's a girl.
Yeah. Let me
But
tell you, there's not a single person on this planet that didn't know who Ozzy was. They may not have liked his music, but they respected him. And nobody ever said anything bad about the guy.
no,
Nobody said
not
anything
even
about the guy. I mean,
him,
great
the person.
musicianship, loved his fans.
So with all the clips going around right now, somebody posted an old clip, like an old clip from the 80s of Ozzy being asked what he would be doing if he wasn't a rock star. So he admits, I'd be a burglar. But he tried being a burglar before he started singing for Sabbath. He actually tried stealing stuff,
That's right.
and he admits he was horrible at it. One time he went to steal a bunch of women's clothes because he could sell them easily, and he ended up stealing a bunch of baby clothes by accident and had to throw them all out and got busted doing it. So then um, he ended up finding out that other people looking for a singer and ended up getting into music. For him being an
Yeah.
entertainer, it was perfect for him.
Yes, very, very.
Yeah. As he admits, he was always for the fans and not for himself.
Well, and that's what I wanted to talk about the concert he did with Black Sabbath 2 weeks ago. When I first heard that they were doing it, I was like, "Come on, man, you don't need the
Oh,
money."
that back to the beginning thing.
Yeah.
And so, but the more I watched the videos, he wasn't doing it for himself. He wasn't doing it for anybody else other than giving the fans one last look at him. Yeah, whether he knew he was going to pass away, I don't know. But just one
He's gonna
more.
retire regardless.
Yeah. He said he had to do one more show for everyone before he retired.
Yeah.
And they did it in Birmingham.
Yep. And all the people that went out there were phenomenal.
And um, they all did covers, which were hand selected for them to pick, for them to perform. And they raised a substantial amount of money for Parkinson's research, the children's I can't remember the name of the place where you go to die.
Oh, like a hospice.
Yes, They raised money for the children's hospice care,
Wow.
as long as I believe it was Children's Hospital too.
Yeah.
That the money from Back to the Beginning was raised for,
Good for him
and
and everyone involved.
oh yeah, like apparently, if you want to raise money for anything, you need metal acts.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need metal acts if you're going to do a fundraiser. Get the metalheads out there, and you're going to meet your goal.
We are what we are.
Ah.
Charitable bunch, apparently, which is not the reputation. But
No.
and if people knew all the other stuff I listened to, they wouldn't call me a metalhead.
All right, so what do you guys think about television/movie appearances he's done?
I don't know if any of them.
I'm remembering one, but I don't remember what it was in.
He was in the Osbournes, of course.
Yeah,
He was in Little Nicky.
that's the one I'm remembering.
Yeah, which it was perfect role for him.
Yes, but not an Adam Sandler fan, so I honestly only watched it for Ozzy.
I watched it for Ozzy and Roger Dangerfield.
Oh, Rodney Dangerfield.
Or yeah, Rodney Dangerfield. That and they shoved a pineapple up Hitler's ass was kind of comical.
Oh, that could be a whole different series of podcasts.
Yeah.
But I think Ozzy is, and here's where it's another one of those moments where I'm unsure if we were smart enough to do it or not. Because we were talking about one time the best frontmen of all time, and I don't remember if anybody mentioned Ozzy.
Nobody mentioned Ozzy.
Well, that's our stupidity.
Yeah. Well, a lot of us, he's been around for so long, we're taking it for granted, you could say.
Then why aren't we doing it with anybody else? You're telling me I'm taking the fact that Bruce Dickinson is a frontman for granted? Not even a little bit. It's a guarantee I said him. Guarantee it. Probably said Hetfield too.
I'd have to go back on that one. Then already mentioned Freddie Mercury.
Well, he's one.
Yeah. But I know we had a short list. We didn't mention a lot of people because we didn't go in depth on it. I think we cut ourselves off too.
Okay, well, that would explain that.
Yeah. So it was just a spur of the moment thing. We weren't going in depth for our own personal list of top whatever frontmen.
Okay. Maybe that's something that needs to happen. But I mean, I know who mine are. Fine. So
Who
Eamon,
did they say was the best front man? What was the outcome of that?
outcome of who was the best front man?
Yeah.
That depends who you ask, I suppose. But
Initially when we were talking about it, it was just an Out of the Blue thing.
Yeah.
I believe we left it around.
I know who mine was.
I think we left it around Freddie Mercury.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah. And we never mentioned Ozzy.
I don't know. My memory's not the greatest. So
It was only a little spur of the moment thing, like maybe a 5-minute thing.
Oh,
Not
okay.
thought of.
Okay.
Yeah. We didn't say, hey, let's do this. It was like, oh, they were good for this. And then, oh, no, this one's better. No, this is the all time.
hey, just because I want to be a smartass, look at two of us in the same location for once. Now
Oh,
we need
yeah.
the third one.
It's funny if we're talking about best front men. If we talk about it now, I know that the top two in the top, out of the top 3 or 4 are going to come out of Sabbath, which would have been Ozzy and Rodney James Dio.
Oh, Ronnie definitely up there for me.
You could definitely control a crowd.
I had the privilege of being part of one of those crowds.
Oh, nice.
And it was wonderful. And it was them and Megadeth, and doesn't even matter who else. It was Megadeth and Sabbath.
Yeah,
that I went.
top 2, you're good.
Yeah.
So out of all the tributes anyone's seen so far, has any stood out?
That's easy for me because I haven't seen any.
You haven't seen any?
No, I haven't seen any.
Have you seen any tributes? Amen.
I did. I saw Lita Ford. Lita Ford did a tribute, but she did that song. Of course, it's a song she already did with them with "Close Your Eyes."
Sang it with her. Sang it with her.
Huh?
Who sang it with her?
When she
Some
did the
guy.
trip.
I don't know.
I know who it should have been.
Who?
Lizzie Hale?
No, a guy called Youngblood.
Oh, yes. Youngblood. The singer of Youngblood actually received Ozzy's cross at Back to the Beginning.
Oh wow.
Did he?
Yes, Ozzy gave him his cross at Back to the Beginning. So you can say uh, the Ozzy camp is a fan of Youngblood.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. But so far I've heard a couple of the covers he did for Back to the Beginning, and it's actually pretty good.
I heard him do something else.
Yeah, I'm going to check out some of their stuff later on.
Can't remember what I heard him do, but I heard him do something. Oh, it was some weird fucking rendition of War Pigs and like two other songs.
Okay. So he did like
He
a mix.
started it with War Pigs,
Mhm.
and I really kind of wish he kept going because, damn.
Yeah.
And then he went into something else, and I totally lost my interest.
Well, this is also the same band who Youngblood released a record with blood in it. So you could turn it around and you see the blood moving inside the record.
This is like that's kind of like the blood and semen thing with load and reload for Metallica.
Yeah. So,
Huh.
so he knows how to attract people towards it because they had to release a new batch of those records.
Well, fair.
And his post was, well, I guess I'm going to bleed some more.
So for me, it would depend entirely on what the record sounded like.
As is-
I would hear the record before I bought that.
Yeah, as I said, I'm going to check them out a little bit more. But the covers I've heard from them are pretty good.
Okay, so is it a band or a guy?
Band.
Youngblood is a band.
Band.
Okay. Yeah, learn something new every day.
Yeah.
I literally know nothing about them. So
Yeah. That's it. We got to look into that further on. But for tributes, for me, it's not any special person tribute. Just some people were posting some random pictures of his. Well, I guess you could say they're staged personal life.
Okay.
So you could see that he had a grandchild with him, and you see him and Sharon kind of hiding behind the blankets with their grandchild right in front of them.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm actually kind of glad they posted something like that he was actually able to see his own personal grandchildren before he passed.
I mean,
For his personality, out of everything he gave on the stage, I would imagine he gave even more behind the scenes.
yeah, I have no faith, and I put no stock in that show, the reality show that they did.
Oh, that was staged
It was
for,
100% scripted.
Yeah.
I don't even care.
as he said, it was,
Even if it wasn't, it still would.
yeah.
There's just
Some of the
anything
things,
Hollywood is scripted.
yeah. But even if it was staged, it was at least he was able to.
Hey man, can you hear me all right when I'm sitting back this far?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Okay, good.
So I was just glad he was able to enjoy his personal life, which he did in the '80s. But
Well,
later on, he was able to enjoy it as well.
I would almost suspect that a tribute album to Ozzy is in the works.
I think there already is one, but there probably would be a new one.
But the one that's there is he was alive,
Yeah, and it's
and I think the next one will be longer for sure because he's got a catalog from a catalog. So it would be nice if they donated the proceeds to something else.
well, he was
Not that those aren't good causes.
he was diagnosed with Parkinson's.
Yeah,
So
and then give it to that.
yeah, that's why Back to
Yeah,
the
then give it
Beginning
to
went
that,
to
100%.
Parkinson's
Yeah, then give it
plus
to that.
the children.
Yeah, give it to Parkinson's then. So that's the same shit Ali had. And Michael J. Fox had.
Yes. Yeah.
Were you clueless really when I said Ali? You didn't know who that was?
And I was trying to think if he was actually diagnosed with that or something else.
I was about to bitch slap you. Didn't know who Ali was. Okay. That's it. I don't know. Dude, it's anything sports. I don't know.
Yeah, well, no, I know who Ali was.
I know he had Parkinson's.
I just wasn't sure if it was Parkinson's or if it was something else he was diagnosed with.
Well, listen, I'll say even in Parkinson's, Ozzy still did it best.
Yeah. He still came up with a great entrance for Back to the Beginning, too.
Well, that doesn't surprise me at all.
Being raised from the bottom of the stage up.
Forever the Showman.
Yes. And you could tell he was still having fun, even though he was confined.
Sober or not, the world is. It was a better place with him in it.
Yeah.
Because he brought a lot of joy and a lot of laughs to a lot of people.
And
Well,
he was having fun.
Yeah. So the world definitely was a better place with him in it.
Yeah.
It's a sad day. He was, how old was he?
76?
7?
You were saying you were going to say something, but you wanted to start the show.
Well,
and
I better not. I was just, yeah, it'll piss off a lot of people.
You better do it now. Because now I'm
No,
curious.
I was just wondering if he should have did that last show. I mean, that's not. I know why he did it. He did it for the fans, and we're all grateful for it. But is that how we wanted to see him, though? Just sitting in a chair singing when he couldn't get up. I mean, that's the last memory of him. I don't know, man. I Like I said, I know why he did it. And he raised a lot of money, and he did a good thing. I get it, but I kind of wish I didn't see that that concert footage, because that's not how I wanted to see Ozzy. Because there's a part in there where he's hollering at somebody at at the side of the stage, like, "Help me up, I want to stand," because he wanted to stand. He wanted to be with all his people, with all his fans, and I get it. I really do. And maybe I'm just being selfish because I'm going, that's not how I want to remember Ozzy, man. And I'm not
Yeah,
disrespecting the guy. I'm just for me, I just wish I wouldn't have seen those clips. Of just remembering the way I remembered them back in, at the Texas Jam, where he sat there and ripped off his wig, or when I saw him and Motley Crue and all that. That's how I like to remember him.
Ozzy was definitely the best part of
that's what
that
I want to
show.
say. Yeah,
yeah, I do remember when he was hollering at the edge of the stage, he was actually yelling at Sharon because the stage hands were looking to her to see if they should help him or not because he wanted to get up, and she was saying no.
Yeah.
Which,
Oh,
of
is
course,
that who he was yelling at?
I heard about that one, but it could have been worse if he stood up. But he did want to put on the show, and it's always been joked. Even if Ozzy can't, he'll find a way to get on stage to perform.
He was always right.
Yeah. And he was always going to give the
Yeah,
performance.
he was
He
always
wanted
right.
to be on the stage.
He always said
I
that.
get
and
it.
Yeah.
No, I get it. And like I
Can't
said,
begrudge a man for keeping his word, Eamon.
it's just for me. It's just for me. I just wish I would have seen that. I just remember him the way I saw him.
I haven't seen it, so I still got the Ozzy in my head that been there for ever.
But even for the clips I did see back in the beginning, he did always have that smile from ear to ear.
Yeah.
He was having a blast, even though he was stuck in a chair.
No, I'm not saying he didn't have fun. It just, like I said, that's just more for me. I just wish I wouldn't have seen that. That's not how I want to see him. But that's just me. But what like you said, raised a lot of money for some good organizations, and he let the fans have it again, and he let all these people that looked up to him to be able to get up on that stage and play with him one more time. He did more for them than he did for himself on that deal, which is, I respect that.
Yeah. I think he wanted to be up there too. So,
Yeah. And I know he wanted to do that one more too. I don't know.
Wow, there's nothing but respect and love because I love his music, and I've loved all of it. I love Sabbath too, but it's just sad. I mean, we're a few days late on it, but I think the day of would have been a little much.
yeah.
But we definitely, as metal goers, we definitely have to at least pay homage and say thank you to Ozzy. Fan of Ozzy or not, without Ozzy, you don't have a lot of bands that you listen to. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
You're right, Jamie. You're right. I mean, it's sad. It sucks. I hate that. I really do. And well, I mean, man, it seems like it was just yesterday. We are just jamming, Ozzy's coming to town with Motley Crue and Ozzy's doing this, or Ozzy's got a new guitar player. Check this out. And blink of an eye, man, you're 50 years into it and one of your heroes dies, and that sucks. Man, that's terrible.
A few heroes died.
Hulk Hogan.
No chance.
He was my hero. I loved Hulk Hogan. You weren't a
No chance.
Hulkster? You weren't a Hulkster? Come
You
on,
talk
man.
about people getting mad at you, dude. Absolutely not.
I
Oh
like
my gosh.
character. I like the character, not the person.
Why don't you like the person?
Where do we start?
The person had
You are under a rock, my friend, if you don't know
No,
why.
I just want to see. I just want to hear what you say.
for his personal life. For his personal life, he should have been. If you if you never saw his personal life, it'd probably be a little bit better because he was pure business outside of being the show.
Yeah.
So he was a very specific business person, and most of the time when you get that way, you are not that friendly of a person, you could say.
I will not and cannot take away what he did for the wrestling business. That don't mean I gotta like him.
Yeah.
Because he didn't do it alone. As much as he thinks he did.
Well, anyway, my guy. So I had two of them die this
And
past.
and if we talk about the stuff, if we talk about the reasons why I don't like him, we will get in trouble.
Anyway, the Hulkster, he's gone too. So this week I lost two of my people,
It's been a
two of
bad
my
week for my
heroes.
childhood.
There was another one too. Oh, the Cosby Kid.
The one who played Theo on the Cosby.
Oh, that Huxtable kid, the Huxtable kid
Okay,
from the
so
Cosby Show.
what I've heard about that was he was saving his daughter.
He was swimming with his daughter, and then both of them were starting to struggle, and two surfers came over.
Oh, okay.
They were able to save the daughter, but the other surfer was struggling to save him, and both of them had to be pulled out from the water. They did emergency procedures on him, but were unable to revive him.
So the guy that was rescuing him passed away as well. Is that right?
No. They were able to revive the surfer that was with them because both of them were having troubles getting back to the shore, but they were unable to revive him.
That's bad.
Which I really feel sorry for his daughter, who was swimming with him.
Wow, I didn't realize it was him and his daughter. Did they just get swept away or something?
I'm not sure. I didn't. They didn't really say any details about that, other than they were struggling at the time. But either way, I feel sorry for his daughter because she was there the whole time with him, and yeah, that's not something any child should have to go through.
Oh, good Lord. So yeah, that's three. Everything happens in threes, and those were the three.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this one's happened in like 5, hasn't it? There was a couple other people that died too.
Well, we're getting to that age.
Yeah, but they're all not of dying age. A couple of them, but not all of them. 70s. Being in your 70s right now is not a good idea.
Yeah. But I guess that is everything. Unless anyone else has anything else about Ozzy?
I don't think so. Love, respect. He's always going to be remembered with that catalog.
Yeah. He was always one for the performance. And he always had fun behind the scenes, too.
Yes.
I'm sure Motley Crue has a bunch of stories about him.
Have you not read The Dirt?
I haven't read it. I saw the movie.
Yeah, don't see it. Read it.
No, read the book. The book's a lot better.
Yeah, reading it there's more in it, and it's more accurate.
And it was all before Sharon, I believe.
No, Sharon's always been involved.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
He was-
always.
Shame.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but their manager for Black Sabbath was Sharon's dad, and
Something
that's
like
how they
that.
met, something like that.
Yeah, because he was married to someone else before.
And then Sharon just took over.
Okay. So I guess leave your comments below of what you think of Ozzy.
Yeah. Well, listen, hats off to Ozzy.
Mhm. Everyone shut up.
Rest in peace, Ozzy.
Yes, sir.
Okay.